Welcome back. We will all need at all times profound confidence to do life victoriously. A lot of courage is needed in winning the battles of life. And if we are going to be able to muster that courage, that necessary confidence as we fight the battle of lifestyle, of addictions, of compulsions, of depression, of suicidal tendencies, if we are going to win that battle, then our definition of our worth will of necessity need to come from every other place but within us. This is so important. Your worth must not depend on anybody. Your worth, your confidence, your courage, how you value and rate yourself, your validation must not depend on people, on places, or on things. Once you do that, you leave yourself at the mercy of other people, and that is a profound risk. Your sense of worth must come from within you. This is so important. And when we talk about your sense of worth coming from within you, the strength of a manufacturer, the capacity of a manufacturer is defined, is displayed by their products. The capacity of a manufacturer, the economic, the technological, the engineering, the psychological, whatever dimension with which you want to estimate the weight of a manufacturer is you put all your prowess, all your intelligence, all your mastery into a product. And therefore, in defining the worth of that product, you want to go into that product to measure the components, the ingredients that make up that product. And once you begin to measure the ingredients that make up that product, the manufacturer of that product is revealed. His prowess is revealed because that product becomes a masterpiece of the manufacturer. Therefore, in deriving your value from within you, it takes us to your source. Your source, your creator, your manufacturer is the one and the only one that can define your worth. And one of the ways he also communicates that is through the components with which he has framed you. It is the reason why to really estimate your worth, you need to look at 5 words. SHAPE, your shape, defines your worth. You can take shape as an acronym where S stands for your source, S stands for your spirit, S stands for the infinite, the Almighty God. It stands for the where your frame is coming from. So your spiritual giftings, your connectivity to the spirit realm, your connectivity to your source, and your source by itself is what defines you. Nobody can tell who you are. Nobody can validate or invalidate you. No people, no group, no place, no person, no family, no organization can define. They can define what they want, but they cannot define you. They cannot define your importance. They cannot define your confidence. They cannot, they should not define the person that you are. So if you want to really thrive and demonstrate courage and confidence, you must take your eyes off every other thing and put it within you, because everything you will need to win in this battle called life is trapped within you. The other thing you must look at is the H, your heart. Your heart functions, your heartbeat, I'm told, is unique from every other person's heartbeat, just the same way the fingerprints on your hands are different, your face is different, everything, your thumbprint different, everything about you is different and unique. Your heart beats differently. It is the reason why you have compassion for certain things like nobody else does. You have a love for certain things like nobody else does. You have a passion for certain things like nobody else does. That heart, that heartbeat, that love, that compassion, that passion defines your worth. It also defines your purpose on earth. And so once you can place your hands on your passion, the next one there is your ability. God has trapped within you incredible abilities that define your worth. All you got to do to be the confident person that you need to be the person of courage that you need to be, is to identify those abilities, to sharpen them and become the best at what you do, such that you can pencil down the things you are able to accomplish through those abilities, and then looking back at what God is able to accomplish through you and by the abilities that He has given to you, you are going to muster, you are going to assemble, you are going to put together courage like no other. It is the reason why you must depend on what God has trapped within you. The second, the third, or the fourth is your personality. You have a unique personality that you want to take the time to understudy, to undergird, to understand and to pursue, to do life with it. You want to do things that align with your personality. Once you understand these things, life begins to adjust to accommodate you. You are no longer adjusting to accommodate life. You are such an enigma. You are such a specimen. You are such a masterpiece that everything, as soon as you find you, once you discover you, this life will adjust to accommodate your uniqueness. This is so profound. The last there is your experiences. Trust me, your experiences are profound, and they are your equipment to do life and to fulfill your purpose. Your experiences, even the pain, the difficulty, the situations, the abuse, the exposures that has compounded to make you a victim of compulsion, of addiction, of depression, of suicide. All those experiences put together, we are allowed by God, we are permitted by life not to be the point of your defeat, but to be the point of your acceleration, was to become your springboard for taking over life and passionately empowering other people who are in the same situation and giving them a platform to rise above their limitations. Those experiences were designed to make sure you don't let one more person suffer what you're going through. Those things you are dealing with, they are a clue to the problems you're created to solve. So once you understand you and you value you differently, instead of letting your experiences knock you down, those experiences become the springboard for confidence, become the solution, the problem you solve on the earth. But until you value yourself differently, you will let those experiences become the factors that flatten you out, the factors that make you to devalue yourself, to be embarrassed by your experiences. No, you don't have to do that. No, you don't let your experience embarrass you. Be bold about your experience. Be bold about what life has dealt you. When life throws lemons at you, you don't cave in. You create lemonades out of it. That's what it does. So let God define you. That's what I'm talking about. Let God define you. And the question is, how does God define you? What is God's definition of your worth? Number one, God describes you as the apple of his eyes. Wow. The question is, if God defines you as the apple of his eyes, as important as the eyes to anybody that has an eye, then it tells me the level of importance that God attaches to you. Can you imagine that I'm trying to put my fingers into your eyes, how you close those eyes and how you probably will punch me through self-defense to preserve your life? That's how much God is willing to do, to fight, to intervene, to defend, to protect, to provide, to resource you. That's how valuable you are. But until you see it so, you are going to continue to live less than your worth. The next way you want to know how God values you is that truly value is defined by how much is paid for an item. So if a limousine costs $10,000 and a Toyota costs $300, value has defined itself. How much is paid? And we all understand that for your rescue, God had to expend his only begotten son. If you understand that, then you will come to terms with the fact that you are of incredible value. Incredible, indescribable value. I therefore think that we must value ourselves because our manufacturer, God, values us. God has invested so much spiritual gifts, so much compassion, so much ability, so much personality, so much experiences, both positive and negative, into our lives. He has created us in his image. He has deposited his likeness in us. Too much investment for you to be abandoned. That's how valuable you are. If I can help you change how you see yourself, you will be empowered to take this battle to the point of victory. You have what it takes. Stay with me and I'll be right back.